Good morning, everybody. Let me see. No, it don't matter. Good morning, everybody. This is your girl, Nicole Tyler, checking in on Tuesday morning, November 27th, 2018. How you all doing out there? I'm up. I'm earlier than early. I decided to come out here and talk to you all while I heat my car up. So that means I'm out here with my coat and scarf on, and it's cold outside this morning. It's 36 degrees. Good morning. It's 36 degrees out here this morning, y'all. And guess what? It's actually cold this morning. Okay, y'all. It is cold. I have to warm up my car before I get on the road today. But I'm great. I didn't come to you all yesterday. I don't know. Y'all know I have to feel it before I go live. Even when I'm having fun, I have to still feel it, you all. So I did spend some time last night watching the Soul Train Awards, and I still didn't even get through the Soul Train Awards, you all. I watched the opening, which you all saw that. So go back and check my video out that I just posted last night of me giving a small 9-minute commentary on the opening of the Soul Train Awards. And then I did that video of my son and Jacquees because there's this young lady who's crazy about Jacquees. She every time he's in on the East Coast performing, she goes to all of his concerts, all of his shows, like all of them. She goes out and she goes shopping every single time. She buys dresses, shoes, stockings. She gets her hair done, eyelashes done every time to go see this guy, right? So, her and I got to talking, and she was telling me how she thought my son looked like Jacquees. And I was saying, well, I've never met this Jacquees. I don't know him. I've never seen him. So she was saying, well, telling me all his songs, and I'm thinking, no, I don't know Jacquees. So I got in my car one morning, and I think he did that song with Ella May. I may be wrong. Y'all know sometimes my facts are a little skewed, but I think he did a song with he kind of like do a remix. He does a lot of remixes, if I'm not mistaken. And he came on the Soul Train Awards Sunday night. So I said, let me check out this Jacquees, see if he really looks like my son. And to my surprise, now I thought he looked like my son. My son may be a little lighter, but sometimes when you take pictures, it depends on the lighting. Like you all will see me, sometimes I look light. Now today I look pale. I don't know. I guess because ain't no sun out there. To me, I look pale today. But you all know when you're taking pictures, it have to do with the lighting and things like that. So I thought the boy looked like Jacquees. I was in shock myself. I said, okay. So I haven't looked at all of you all comments to see what y'all thought, but I thought he looked like Jacquees. Other than that, um, there's been a lot of gay news out in the last couple of weeks with guys coming out of the closet, or Jaden Smith said that. Oh, I can't even think of that boy's name now. Was his lover or his boyfriend? You all put it in the comments. Jaden Smith, Jaden Smith came out and said that he has a boyfriend. Um, Dwight Howard, his male lover, allegedly came out and said that you know him and Dwight Howard wanted him to do some things to him in the bedroom, and that Dwight Howard pastor got involved and started harassing um, the young. I don't know what you want us to call this person, a man, woman. I don't know. You know what? I have a question to pose to y'all for all these people that wants to be called she's and all this stuff, which I have no problem with that. But what I want to say is, hey, good morning, everybody. Now, we've come to accept that we have men who want to be women, women who want to be men. Now, I want you all to answer me a question. Now, that young lady came out, Treasure, and also Rachel Dozier. whatever that lady's name is, that wants to be black. Now, Treasure, she wants to be white. So allegedly, Rachel Dozier or Dozier, however you pronounce her name, she wants to be black. Now, if we can accept that men want to be women and we're calling them she, should we accept people who want to identify themselves as another race or nationality? That would be my question for today. I want to know, should we call them, if even though we know they're black, should we say identify them as white? And if they are white and they want to be black, should we identify them as black? That's the question, because I just don't know. People was up in arms about Treasure saying that she was white, and I think that people were more upset because of the stereotypical name calling that she was in rhetoric that she was spewing out of her fat lips. Okay, but that's not really the question. The question is, should we accept people who want to be black, and should we accept black people who want to be white? Should we call them, identify them as such? That'll be the question. Now, as far as the title being traditional, um, I just say that more men every day are getting away from the traditional um, past that we once, knew. Um, people are not, men are not wanting to marry women or get married anymore. Um, you know, more couples are swingers nowadays, and they are accepting, going outside of their marriage to make their marriage work. Um, you have men who are marrying the transgender women. They don't want real women. They want to be with transgender women. Actually, seen a show. I actually saw a program a couple of months ago where I can't even think. All these transgender women are beautiful. They are in fashion shows and things like this. They travel all around the world to be in fashion shows and models, and all of them have boyfriends, and some of their boyfriends have left their state or their country to be with the transgender women. They all seem very happy. Um, so hey, good morning, Miss React. Good morning. We're getting away from that traditional lifestyle more and more every day. A lot of people don't want to get married. Um, what? How do you all feel about that? Do y'all feel that we're going into a? Do you all see troubling waters ahead for the people, the millennials nowadays who do not want to get married? Um, More and more men are coming out of the closet. Um, More and more men are, we've, there are laws on the books now for our gay counterparts. Um, we're more accepting. It's not it, if you was to do some homework, you will see that in the 1970s and 60s, they were saying that if you were classified as a homosexual and this is what you wanted to do, they were saying that this was a disease. This was a mental illness. Just 40 years ago, they were saying that this was a mental illness. Um, but of course, things have changed now. So how do you all feel about the traditional ways are going out of the window? We don't have people being married. The people that are married 40 and 50 and 60 and 70 years now. Um, that was back in the day. They were married from the 30s and 40s and 50s. You I don't know too many people that's been married that long. Um, that's my age group. I'm 47. I don't know not too many people. I know maybe a good 5 people. That's my age group that has been married 15 years, maybe five, and I'm just throwing out a ballpark. Um, I don't know too many people that's been married a long time like that. So how do you all feel like that? Or are you all keeping the faith? Are you all you're keeping your faith in the word of the Most High? Um, you all still believe in the Bible and what it's saying? What is it? Are we still gonna hold out for a good man to come our way? You all know I've been single for many years. Even when I was in relationships, you all, I was still single. People don't understand when I say that. I say that I was single when I was in relationship because I was in a double-minded relationship. I still had faith and hope in the word during that time. I still believed in marriage. The men that I was dating would say the same thing, but their actions said another thing. Their actions wanted to be with other women. Their actions, because they could be with other women because a lot of women are lonely. They've been in a lot of tumultuous relationships like I have. They're divorced. And so when you do find a halfway decent man who owns a business, credit is great, owns his own home, you got yourself together as well, and you meet this man. Unfortunately, the men that I was meeting all were well put together and they didn't have to settle. So they didn't settle for me. They settled for having many women. So that's when I'm saying that I was in double minded relationships. I want to go this direction. They want to go in that direction. So that means I was single. I was never in these relationships. I'm thinking I'm in a great relationship. No, they don't. They just want me for a time. And so that's what I'm finding a lot of men, they could be with whoever they want to be with because the women are going to settle. So what do you all think about that? So it took me when I moved to Las Vegas, you all, that's when I found myself for real. That's when I found that I hadn't been in really no real relationships. I never really even lived with a man, you guys. I lived with me and a guy lived together for only a year, and he was a fiance. And that didn't work out. Still double. I'm going one direction. He's going in one direction. So all my years, I've never really lived with a man, even though I was married. We didn't really live together. So I wouldn't even know how to live with anybody, a man. I know how to take care of a man, but apparently what I was doing wasn't great. I'm thinking I'm doing right. I'm thinking I have faith. I'm thinking I have morals. I'm living by the Bible. I'm thinking the Bible is telling me the right things, and it didn't help none of my relationships. So but that's been years ago. That's been a long time ago. Um so what do you all think? Do you all have faith in your relationships? You all got good men out there who loves you? Do you know if he really loves you? Um I think that if you are in good relationships, definitely keep the communication open for these relationships with your man. Um I would not suggest doing things that your relationship was not founded on, far as I'm gonna go into the sexual direction because apparently these men out there have all these fetishes that is overtaking their relationship and they're saying, well, I love my family. They have wives. They said that they love their families, but Pookie or Ray Ray or Tyrone or Jeffrey is more important, and that's what's making them happy. So we have to figure it out. We have to figure it out, you guys. Um, Let me get my seatbelt on because it's time for me to roll out. Y'all know when I got in my car, I couldn't even hook up my thing. I couldn't really hook it up because it was so cold outside. So let's see if I can hook it up now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I started a little early this morning, you guys. This thing might fall. Good morning. So how do you all feel? Um, Justin J came out yesterday and said that he's HIV positive. It was a big shock to me, but I think that it was a big shock to me because we watch YouTube. We're all YouTubers. You all know. Before I even started making videos on YouTube, sorry you guys. Before I started making this bus just had to park in front of me. Before I started making videos on YouTube, I was a commenter. I was into watching YouTube like I do now, and I was always commenting on everybody's page. And Justin J was one of the guys that I watched regularly. And I think we do tend to put these people in our family. They're family to us. So when he came out and said that he was HIV positive, of course it hit me. But like I said, we stand with him and all those brothers and sisters out there who have been diagnosed with a positive status report on HIV. Um, that's it, you guys. I don't have anything else to say. I just wanted to know, how do you all feel about traditional relationships? Do you all feel that it's not coming back? Um, do you all feel that it's a waste of time to meet a man or a woman? Do you all feel that we're losing our men? We're losing and getting out of what is it? Reality. Um, the reality as we know it is gone out the window. The traditions that we once had in America is gone. Um, things are not the same anymore. Things are not the same, you guys. Things are not the same. I look around and I see that even with me working inside the school, I see that the parents are not the same the way they raise their children. I work with special needs children, and some of these parents, it's not like they're here. We're on the same planet sometimes. Um, Even with special needs children, they're not really taking care of them. They're not really feeding the children. Um, they're dressing the children like grown ups. A lot of the children are wearing leggings, uh, the butts hanging out. These are the little kids in the school and special needs. It's like, why would you bring your daughter to school, a 5-year old with leggings, with her butt hanging out, belly showing? These are things that I'm seeing today in school. It's like we are just lost all hope. I don't know. We defending, a lot of us, we're defending the men not working. We're taking care of men that's not working, and we're defending it. Some women don't want their man to work because they don't want the man to cheat. Things are just, what's up is down and what's down. Everything is just backwards nowadays. So I just want to know, how do you all feel? And if you all had solutions, what would the solutions be? I could have worn my purple lipstick. I didn't even think about it. I was all in my thoughts this morning. I'm not even matching with my lipstick today, y'all. I'm looking like that don't look right, Miss Nicole. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think that there's still time? There's still hope. What goes around comes around. We're gonna come back to the age of traditionalism, where our men are gonna come back to us. Um, that they're running amok right now, and there's nothing that we can do about it. I've been single for so long. Whenever I am abstinent, I'm abstinent for years before I even do anything with anybody. And it's because really, I mean, I could go out there and do stuff with many men, but most of the men are married. A lot of them are with other men. The men are not really, they're not really faithful. They don't want anything from you except sex. So, should I give up? I've given up really. Um, but I just want to know what you all think. Do you all think that there's hope? Do y'all think that it's gonna come back around? Is that our men gonna come back, or are they lost forever? There's laws on the books now, same-sex marriages. Obama put that in place. I guess so that they don't feel like they're not people, they're not humans. Um, I don't know, you all. I don't know. You know, the same-sex marriages, the people who are engaged in that, they just use the women to get pregnant. They don't really want to be with you, but they want to raise families, so they adopt or they'll use you to have babies. That's all the women are good for nowadays. So what are we gonna do, y'all? I'm gonna read all your comments, Miss React, once I get to where I'm going. Y'all know I'm on my way to work. But what are we gonna do? Now, even with my son Stacy, I instilled in him morals and getting married and all this stuff. But if my son ever got married, I could see Stacy getting married like in 10 years or something. But I can all there's so much that I can do with my kids. Even with my daughter. My daughter's single and she owns her own home. She got her own business. Beautiful, beautiful woman. But I think there's no guys out there that's worth her time for real. My daughter dates. I think that she's a good candidate, good housekeeper, great credit. But the guys don't be worth nothing that takes her out. They don't have. I just don't know. When I do meet the guys, it's always something off about the guys. I don't know, y'all. What are we gonna do? I just want to know y'all. What y'all think? Do y'all think we should move out of Richmond? Where are the guys at, y'all? If there are single men that like women, where are they? Are they? I don't know if they're in Richmond. Y'all got the sun is bright, y'all. Woo! Y'all see that sunshine? Wow. But what do y'all think? Where's the men? The men that like women. The men that maybe is looking for relationships and marriage. Are they even out there? Where are they? Am I in denial to think that men are out there that are looking for women that are not sick now? Look, let me tell you. A lot of times men hit me up, and you know what? The men are sickly that want to date me. They have issues with their heart. They barely can walk. Um, they have financial problems. These are guys that want to date me. Sometimes these guys, y'all, don't even have nowhere to live. They live with somebody else. And it's like, why in the world are you telling me that you want to date somebody and you don't even have a place to live? You divorced 3 times. Um, they have fetishes. These men, the older men that's my age and older, you guys, these men have fetishes. Now, do I look like I'm into some strange fetishes? I'm just telling you what men that want to date me. Y'all know I go with my list. I have a list. I said, no, this ain't gonna work for Miss Nicole. Um, I don't know, y'all. Sometimes I just think that nothing. I'm just gonna be like this for the rest of my life. I'm still a young, vibrant woman for real. No, I got here actually late. I'm 1 minute late, y'all. So I just want to know what y'all think of this. Leave me some messages. And today I'm probably gonna go live with y'all today once I get off work. All right, you all. So I'm getting ready to go because I'm running a little late. And I will see y'all. Y'all have a great, great day. Didn't mean to hit y'all with such, important conversation this morning, but this is just what's on my mind. And I will see y'all later on today, okay? You all have a great, great rest of your day. I will see y'all later on. Good morning.